The pervasive apprehension of relinquishing one's independence, succumbing to frailty, and losing the capacity to savor life's simple joys is a sentiment that deeply troubles many as the passage of time leaves its indelible mark. Envision a future where ascending even a modest flight of stairs transforms into an arduous, almost insurmountable feat, where a minor misstep carries the potential for grievous and lasting repercussions, and where the vibrant spark of life is irrevocably dimmed by the constraints of a failing physical form. This scenario is far from a mere hypothetical contemplation. For an alarmingly significant segment of the population, it represents the stark and unvarnished reality of their advanced years, a grim consequence of neglecting to adequately prepare for the inherent and natural progression of aging. The crucial question that emerges then is whether this inevitable decline is a predetermined sentence, an unalterable trajectory, or rather a formidable challenge that can be actively confronted and, more astonishingly, potentially reversed. Could the elusive key to preserving vitality, maintaining robust mobility, and safeguarding an unwavering sense of self-sufficiency lie not in the realm of costly medical interventions or intricate, demanding regimens, but rather in the adoption of simple, readily implementable strategies rooted in the fundamental principles of sound nutrition and consistent, mindful movement? The prospect of an aging journey marked by continued strength and engagement, rather than one defined by gradual deterioration and reliance, hinges on understanding and acting upon these very principles. The progressive weakening of our lower extremities, particularly our legs, often serves as one of the earliest and most profound physiological signals that the intricate tapestry of aging is beginning to assert its influence over our bodies. This deterioration is not confined to the realm of mere inconvenience, such as encountering difficulties with routine daily tasks. It represents a potent and urgent warning sign, signaling that your fundamental capacity to dictate the terms of your own existence, your freedom to traverse and explore your surroundings, and even the very potential duration of your healthy lifespan are all subject to significant risk. Nevertheless, the most empowering and liberating truth within this consideration is that this projected future of physical decline and increasing dependency is not an immutable decree of fate. With the acquisition of appropriate knowledge, the strategic implementation of dietary choices, the commitment to regular physical activity, and the cultivation of beneficial lifestyle habits, it is entirely within the realm of possibility not only to arrest this insidious process of physical deterioration, but to actively initiate a process of reversal, thereby reclaiming a measure of strength, agility, and vitality that you may have long since presumed to be irretrievably lost. Engaging with and internalizing this vital information has the potential to fundamentally reshape your entire experience of aging, transforming it from a period characterized by unavoidable decline into a vibrant and fulfilling chapter defined by sustained health and an enhanced sense of overall well-being, allowing you to continue participating actively and meaningfully in life. The experience of aging can frequently feel akin to a subtle yet persistent betrayal, a quiet erosion of capabilities that once seemed to possess limitless potential and resilience. At one moment, you might be imbued with a youthful exuberance, an unwavering readiness to confront and overcome any challenge that arises, and then, in what seems like a mere instant, the simple, everyday act of rising from a seated position can transform into an unexpectedly arduous undertaking. This perceived loss of intrinsic strength, this growing unsteadiness when navigating your environment, this gradual but noticeable diminishment of your inherent mobility does not have to be the inevitable, unwritten narrative of your advancing years. Fortunately, a wealth of well-researched and readily accessible methodologies exists to ensure that your legs retain their robust power, your sense of balance remains remarkably sharp and dependable, and your body continues to exhibit a degree of youthful vigor and resilience, irrespective of the specific number of candles adorning your annual birthday cake. This comprehensive discussion is dedicated to meticulously exploring the underlying physiological reasons that contribute to the natural decline of leg muscle mass over time, highlighting the dietary choices that are most beneficial for the nourishment and strengthening of your body, and revealing specific targeted exercises meticulously designed to enhance your equilibrium and overall stability, thereby equipping you with a holistic and actionable plan to not merely decelerate the aging process, but to actively and joyfully flourish throughout its entirety. The profound influence of human growth hormone on the visible manifestations of aging is a subject of significant scientific interest, and a crucial aspect of its impact is demonstrably evident in its remarkable ability to augment blood circulation, particularly to the skin. This enhanced perfusion, delivering a richer supply of vital nutrients and oxygen to the dermal cells, is precisely the underlying reason why individuals in professions where appearance holds paramount importance frequently invest substantial financial resources in treatments aimed at boosting this essential hormone, as it directly correlates with the attainment of a more youthful, radiant, and seemingly ageless complexion. For a considerable number of people, the perceived secret to both looking and feeling younger is not to be discovered within the superficial application of topical creams or lotions, but rather through the prioritization of internal health achieved via a steadfast commitment to high-quality nutrition and consistent physical activity. The dedication to engaging in daily physical exercise, for instance, stands as a direct and potent strategy for stimulating the body's intrinsic capacity for producing human growth hormone. This strategic focus on nourishing the body with foods that are densely packed with essential nutrients. Consider, for example, the power of high-quality nuts and seeds, the creamy richness of avocados, and the healthy fat profile of olive oils, when combined with the consistent and beneficial stimulus provided by regular daily exercise, presents a powerful, holistic, and integrated approach to maintaining a youthful outward appearance and an enduring sense of vitality, radiating from the inside out. The fundamental question pertaining to the reasons behind the observable weakening of our leg muscles as we age is of paramount importance, and the comprehensive answer lies in a complex interplay of physiological changes that commence their subtle but persistent operation after we reach our peak physical condition. It is not simply a matter of the inexorable accumulation of years. Rather, it is about the fundamental cellular and systemic shifts that occur within the very fabric of our bodies. Following the age of approximately 30, a natural physiological process known as sarcopenia initiates, wherein we begin to experience a gradual loss of muscle mass at an average rate of about 3.5% per decade, a rate that can unfortunately accelerate significantly further after the age of 60. This inherent muscle loss is further compounded by a concomitant decrease in bone density, a reduction in the natural cushioning that exists within our joints, and a less efficient or diminished communication pathway between our nervous system and our muscles. The cumulative and synergistic effect of these interconnected changes manifests outwardly as a noticeable decline in overall strength, a decrease in stability, and a significantly increased risk of falls, a scenario that unfortunately represents a leading cause of injury-related mortality among older adults globally. However, the critical insight here is that a thorough understanding of these underlying biological mechanisms empowers us to actively and effectively combat this natural decline. By strategically focusing our efforts on three crucial and interconnected pillars: the optimization of our nutritional intake, the implementation of targeted and effective exercise, and the consistent cultivation of supportive lifestyle habits that promote overall well-being. The undeniable importance of maintaining robust and healthy leg muscles cannot be sufficiently emphasized when considering the broader goals of longevity and the attainment of a high overall quality of life. It is beneficial to conceptualize your leg muscles as the fundamental support system for your entire physical structure, much in the same way that the foundation of a building provides essential stability for the entire edifice. If this crucial foundation begins to weaken, the integrity of the entire structure is compromised, inevitably impacting every aspect of your physical being, from your posture and alignment to your fundamental ability to navigate and interact with the world independently. Strong leg muscles, encompassing the powerful quadriceps located at the front of the thigh, the hamstrings at the back, and the gluteal muscles in the buttocks, are not merely desirable for aesthetic reasons. They are in fact vital powerhouses that bear the significant brunt of your body's weight, provide essential support for your skeletal structure, and are absolutely instrumental in facilitating all forms of movement. When these muscle groups are exceptionally robust and well developed, they effectively alleviate undue stress on your joints, significantly reduce the inherent likelihood of experiencing injuries, and contribute immeasurably to maintaining proper spinal alignment, which is crucial for overall health. Conversely, when leg muscles deteriorate or become weakened, the physical strain is often redistributed to other areas of the body, frequently leading to increased pressure on the knees and hips, which can precipitate pain and accelerate the onset or progression of debilitating conditions like arthritis. The lower back often attempts to compensate for this inherent weakness, frequently resulting in chronic discomfort and a generalized decline in overall mobility, which in turn makes it progressively more challenging to remain active, engaged, and truly independent in your daily life. Beyond the purely physical ramifications, the inherent health and resilience of your leg muscles are intrinsically and inextricably linked to your overall cardiovascular well-being. Your leg muscles, in essence, function as a sophisticated secondary pump, actively assisting your heart in its critical task of circulating blood back towards your torso with every single step you take. This vital circulatory function becomes particularly crucial and impactful as we navigate the aging process, given that impaired blood circulation can contribute to a wide array of health issues, including but not limited to uncomfortable ankle swelling and the potentially dangerous formation of blood clots. By proactively maintaining and strengthening your leg muscles, you are providing your circulatory system with invaluable, consistent support, thereby improving blood flow throughout your body and consequently lowering your inherent risk of developing cardiovascular disease. Furthermore, strong and capable legs serve as your body's primary and most effective defense mechanism against falls, which represent a profound and significant threat to independence and overall safety for older adults worldwide. The connection between the strength of your legs and your ability to maintain a stable balance is direct and undeniable. Robust leg muscles provide a solid and dependable base of support, significantly diminishing the chances of experiencing a destabilizing fall. In fact, numerous scientific studies have indicated a surprising and compelling connection between leg strength and cognitive function. Older adults who consistently demonstrate greater leg power and endurance tend to perform demonstrably better on standardized tests that measure memory recall and problem-solving abilities. This evidence strongly suggests that possessing strong legs actively contributes to the maintenance of brain health, potentially fostering the creation of new neural connections and keeping the mind remarkably sharp and agile. Ultimately, the strength and vitality residing in your legs serve as a powerful indicator of an active, engaged, and health-conscious lifestyle that actively supports both physical and mental vitality, and it has been consistently demonstrated to be a more accurate predictor of a longer, healthier life than many other commonly used health markers, often surpassing even metrics like blood pressure or cholesterol in its predictive power. The foundational strategy for effectively maintaining both leg strength and overall bodily vitality commences with the adoption of a mindful and deliberate approach to nutrition, as the specific foods we choose to consume directly influence our body's intrinsic capacity to construct and repair muscle tissue effectively. Protein unequivocally holds paramount importance in this regard. It is the very fundamental building block of muscles, and as we age, our bodies often become less efficient in their ability to utilize protein for the crucial process of muscle protein synthesis. This physiological shift means that older adults frequently require a higher overall protein intake compared to their younger counterparts, generally aiming for approximately 1.2 to 1.6 grams of protein per kilogram of body weight on a daily basis. Excellent and readily available sources of this indispensable macronutrient include lean meats, fish, eggs, a variety of beans and legumes, and dairy products. However, it is imperative that protein intake is thoughtfully complemented by foods that are particularly rich in omega-3 fatty acids, such as fatty fish like salmon, walnuts, and flax seeds, as these healthy fats play a crucial role in actively combating inflammation, which is a common and often debilitating culprit behind joint and muscle discomfort. Equally critical for bone health are vitamin D and calcium, a powerful and synergistic duo that work together to maintain skeletal integrity. Vitamin D is absolutely essential for the efficient absorption of calcium from the digestive tract. Without adequate levels of vitamin D, even a sufficient intake of calcium may not translate into strong and healthy bones, thereby significantly increasing the risk of fractures. While direct sunlight exposure is a natural and excellent source of vitamin D, many individuals, particularly those residing in regions with less sunlight or during the darker winter months, may find considerable benefit from dietary supplementation. Calcium-rich foods, including dairy products, dark leafy greens like spinach and kale, and almonds, are also indispensable for ensuring optimal bone density and strength. Moreover, the strategic incorporation of foods that are abundantly rich in antioxidants, such as various berries, spinach, and a diverse array of nuts, can significantly contribute to combating oxidative stress, a key cellular contributor to the aging process within muscles. The role of adequate hydration cannot be overstated. Muscles are composed of approximately 75% water, and even mild levels of dehydration can lead to pervasive feelings of weakness and general fatigue. Aiming for at least 8 cups of water daily is a good general guideline, with increased intake being highly recommended for individuals who engage in regular physical activity. To further enhance muscle strength and mass, consider prioritizing foods like eggs, which are an exceptional source of complete protein and contain leucine, a critical amino acid that plays a vital role in muscle protein synthesis. Greek yogurt, beyond its substantial protein content, offers beneficial probiotics that support gut health and improve overall nutrient absorption. Fatty fish, such as salmon, provide not only essential protein and omega-3s, but also a valuable source of vitamin D, which, as mentioned, aids in calcium absorption and bone strength. Quinoa stands out as an excellent source of complete protein and provides complex carbohydrates for sustained energy release, along with magnesium, a mineral vital for proper muscle function and contraction. Lentils represent a superb plant-based protein option, which are also rich in fiber content, helping to regulate blood sugar levels and promote a feeling of satiety, thereby being beneficial for weight management while simultaneously preserving valuable muscle mass. Lastly, almonds are a nutrient-dense and highly convenient snack, offering a good balance of protein, healthy fats, and vitamin E, a potent antioxidant that helps protect muscles from cellular damage and inflammation. While nutrition provides the essential fuel and raw materials your body requires, it is through the consistent application of targeted exercise that you truly unlock your muscles' inherent potential for building strength and significantly improve your crucial sense of balance and stability. While simply moving your body is undeniably beneficial, engaging in specific movements and exercises meticulously designed to build muscle strength and enhance equilibrium is the key to effectively combating the myriad effects of aging on your physical capabilities. Strength training, whether achieved through the progressive overload of lifting weights, utilizing resistance bands, or employing bodyweight exercises, is absolutely fundamental for rebuilding lost muscle mass and increasing bone density, thereby reducing the risk of osteoporosis and fractures. It is highly recommended to focus on compound exercises that engage multiple muscle groups simultaneously, such as squats, lunges, and leg presses, gradually and systematically increasing the resistance or difficulty as you become stronger and more adapted to the movements. To specifically challenge and systematically improve your balance, it is essential to incorporate exercises that actively require you to stabilize your body and maintain control against gravity. Standing on one leg for a predetermined duration, and then progressively increasing the difficulty by closing your eyes, standing on an uneven surface like a pillow or balance cushion, or even performing gentle movements with your raised leg can be incredibly effective. Furthermore, practices like yoga and Tai Chi are globally renowned for their profound ability to enhance balance, improve coordination, and foster a greater overall sense of body awareness. Even something as seemingly simple and enjoyable as rebounding, which involves gently bouncing on a mini trampoline, offers a low-impact yet remarkably effective way to boost leg strength, improve dynamic balance, and even stimulate crucial lymphatic drainage throughout the body. Walking, in its inherent simplicity, remains one of the most accessible, effective, and universally beneficial exercises for promoting leg health, and enhancing overall physical fitness. Committing to at least 30 minutes of brisk walking on most days of the week can make a significant and noticeable difference in your physical well-being. For those individuals seeking an added challenge and enhanced cardiovascular benefits, incorporating interval training, which involves alternating between periods of brisk walking and short bursts of jogging or faster-paced walking, can significantly improve endurance and boost cardiovascular capacity. Diving deeper into specific targeted exercises, the remarkable efficacy of calf exercises cannot be overstated. These muscles, particularly the gastrocnemius and soleus muscles located in the lower calf, are absolutely critical for providing propulsion during walking and running, absorbing shock, and ensuring ankle stability. Weakened calf muscles can unfortunately lead to common injuries such as Achilles tendonitis and significantly increase the risk of debilitating falls. Classic calf raises, engaging in jump rope activities, stair climbing, and seated calf raises are all highly effective methods for strengthening these essential muscles, thereby improving posture, reducing the overall risk of injury, and making everyday movements feel considerably easier and more fluid. The concept of the calf muscle acting as a veritable second heart is significant, as it plays a vital role in the efficient return of venous blood to the heart through the body's venous system. This is precisely why activities that actively engage the calves, such as rebounding, are so profoundly beneficial for improving overall circulation and can even offer relief for conditions like varicose veins, which directly affect the venous system. The remarkable efficacy of rebounding as an exercise modality stems from a synergistic and powerful interplay of three fundamental biomechanical forces that work in concert. Firstly, it inherently involves defying gravity as you are propelled upwards off the trampoline mat. Secondly, the very act of leaping into the air necessitates acceleration, and the brief moment experienced at the apex of your jump, just before you begin your descent back to the mat, introduces a controlled deceleration. This dynamic and well-coordinated combination of defying gravity, accelerating upwards, and decelerating downwards, all within a remarkably low-impact environment that is gentle on the joints, makes rebounding an exceptionally effective exercise for the entire body, with a particular emphasis on strengthening the crucial leg muscles, improving dynamic balance, and enhancing overall coordination. Each and every bounce actively engages your leg muscles, including your powerful calves, your quadriceps at the front of the thigh, and your gluteal muscles, thereby building both strength and endurance without imposing undue stress or impact on your joints, a common concern with many other forms of exercise. This constant need for stabilization and control required during rebounding significantly sharpens your balance and enhances your coordination, attributes that are especially beneficial for maintaining independence and preventing falls as you age. Beyond these significant physical benefits, rebounding also powerfully stimulates the lymphatic system, thereby aiding in the body's natural detoxification processes and supporting overall immune function, while simultaneously providing a significant cardiovascular workout that effectively improves circulation and enhances the delivery of oxygen to all bodily tissues. The sheer inherent enjoyment and fun associated with rebounding also significantly contributes to its overall effectiveness, as the simple act of bouncing consistently releases endorphins, naturally lifting your mood and effectively reducing stress levels. In summation, the natural process of aging does not necessitate a resigned surrender to diminished strength, compromised balance, or a loss of personal independence. By proactively adopting a comprehensive approach that prioritizes the consumption of nutrient-rich foods with a specific focus on adequate protein intake, beneficial omega-3 fatty acids, and protective antioxidants, you can effectively nourish your muscles, fortify your bones, and protect your joints from the ravages of time and wear. Complementing this strategic nutritional approach with a consistent and engaging exercise regimen that includes dedicated strength training, balance-focused activities, and dynamic, enjoyable movements like rebounding, you possess the power to rebuild muscle mass, enhance your overall stability, and significantly boost your general health and vitality. Embracing these interconnected practices with unwavering consistency and dedication allows you to not only effectively mitigate the myriad physical effects of aging, but to actively and joyfully thrive throughout your later years, enjoying a life filled with vitality and independence.